Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So are you ready to take your business to the next level? Well, in this video, we are going to dive into how to get your business a business account right here in Jamaica. I'm going to tell you every single detail that you need to know with various banks here in Jamaica to help get you started. All right, so whether you're a sole trader, whether you're part of a partnership or a company, this video is for you. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the end. It is very, very informative. Let's get into the video. First things first, why should you open a business account? Well, separating your personal and business finances is crucial, very crucial. It helps with accurate bookkeeping, builds your business credit, and presents a professional image to clients and suppliers. Plus, it's often a requirement for loans, grants, and other financial services. So now let's dive into what are the requirements these banks that I went in and got all the information for you require for you to open a business account. And guys, remember, I'm doing this for a person who have their business certificate, register their business name, and want to open a business account. All right, so I'm going to go through each bank's requirement here in Jamaica. And don't be fooled if you are living in Jamaica or not and you have a business in Jamaica. Yes, you can open a business account for your business. All right, so with that out there, let's go into the different banks now and see what their requirements are, and based off of that you can determine, or you can do your own research and see which bank is best for your business. But I'm going to give you the bank's requirements now that I have went in branch, I should say, and got these for you. All right, let's get into it. All right, so the first bank that I went into branch with is JMMB, and these are their requirements. I've written everything down, so if you see me looking down, it's just to ensure that I don't miss anything. All right, so for small business name registration, these requirements for JMMB include: 1, your business name certificate. And if you don't know what a business name certificate is or what it looks like, just go to this video and you will see it. I've done how to register your business online on company's office website. So you can go to this video if you have not registered your business as yet, and you can see that, and you'll see how the business certificate actually looks. But I'll put an image right here so you can see it as well, okay? And I will give the listing of everything that I'm saying on screen just in case you did not catch it all at once. All right, guys? So the first thing they want is the business name certificate. Next thing they want is proof of address for the business. So say that the business is registered in... you register the business, but the address, it's an online business, so it doesn't have a physical address. You can use your address. That is completely fine. All right, guys, so proof of address can be your address, whether the business is online, and if it has a physical address, then you give them that one. All right, and you know, proof of address comes in the form of utility bills. The JP can also write up one for you as well, signed, to say that you live here, or whatever the cause may be. All right, you need your TRN. So again, the business probably doesn't have a TRN as yet, so it will use your TRN. All right, and they said they do not necessarily need it, but sometimes they will ask for this, and this is the tax compliance certificate, called shortened for TCC, and it's basically a certificate that you get from Tax Admin Jamaica to show that all your taxes have been paid up. All right, So they necessarily won't need that as yet, but if they do, then you know that you will need it. All right, and you can get it at the tax admin Jamaica, tax administration of Jamaica. All right, if you want me to do a further video on this talking about it, then you can let me know in the comment section and I will do it. Next, they will want a financial statement. So if the business is operating for probably a year or two, they will need all the financial statements. So if you're getting the money to your personal account, all you have to do is go on your bank account online and download the statements that you have. All right, and any other form of receipt to show that yes, you have been getting this amount of money for this amount of time or for this product or whatever it is. So they need proof of these statements. Also, they need source of funds. Where is your money coming from? So if you're a 9-to-5er, say you're employed, you can say your money is coming from your employment, or if a friend lend you some money, you have to show them proof of that. All right. Next, they need, all right, if your business needs a licensing, they will need a licensing certificate. Licensing is going for example, if your business is operating alcohol, you know you need the spirit license. So those are type of license that they're talking about. But if it does not apply to you, then it does not apply to you. All right. So how much money you need now to open this business? First of all, it is called a Smart Business Account, and you will need $5,000, a minimum of 5,000 Jamaican dollars to open this account. All right, and it's going to be a checking account, of course. And some of the benefits that comes with this is that you have your online banking, so you can track your expenses, track money coming in, track money coming out. You can see all of that on your online banking platform. With JMMB, you get your physical card and so forth and so on. All right. So that is it for JMMB, right? Oh, also, I'm sorry. You need an identification, a valid identification. So valid identification can be a driver's license, your passport, something with your picture on it. All right, so you would need that as well. Yes, and those are what you will need. Also, this information can be found at jmmb.com. That's the website, but I'm going to list all the requirements that they told me right here. So that's for JMMB. And the next one I'm going to go to now would be Scotiabank. All right. So now we're on Scotiabank requirements for a business account. All right. So for Scotiabank, they need the business certificate registration to show that you have registered your business. Also a current ID, your TRN, approved business address, so your proof of business address in the form of a utility bill and so on. Financial statements, every bank is going to require this, a financial statement. They have to actually see that you have a business operating and seeing money coming in, money going out. All right, so you need that. And document of source of income. They need to know where you're getting the money from to operate this business or to keep it operating. All right, and the amount to start this is 10,000 Jamaican dollars. That's the minimum amount to open this account. All right, so now we're going to go to NCB. Now we're on National Commercial Bank, also known as NCB. So their requirements include, and this is for business that has registered their business name at the company's office. Again, this is how you register your business name at the company's office. All right, guys. All right, to open a business account with NCB, you need the following. All right, so you would need, of course, a business registration certificate. You need your TCC, that's a tax compliance certificate that you get at the Tax Administration Jamaica. Also, you will need a certified copy of your license. That is if your business requires a license to be in operation. A valid ID, and a valid ID can be, for examples, driver's license, your passport, your electoral registration, identification card, and so on. You need also a TRN. Again, this is your TRN. The company would not have one, so it would be your TRN, the individual. That's your tax registration number. And you need a financial statement for the business. All right, but they breaking down the financial statement part. So first, you will need a 12-month cash flow projection if the business is registered and in operation for less than 18 months. You'll also need financial statements prepared by an accountant or a management accountant. You need financial statements prepared by a registered public accountant, a most recent audited financial statement, and so on. That is it. So basically, financial statements of the business, and you can use any of the following. So the list that I just said, you can use any of the following. So for me, I would suggest you use in-house financial statement, most recent tax returns, or something like that. That's what I would suggest. But that is what you will need to open the requirements you will need. And again, you can get the further information from this website. All right. So now let's go to Sagicor. So for Sagicor for self-employed or sole trader business accounts, you will need a valid photo identification, which can either be your national ID card with photo, driver's license, employee ID letter from employer, or a citizenship card or a senior citizen ID with birth certificate. So they went in depth to tell you exactly what form of identification they will need. Next, they will need a TRN. Also, they will need your business name certificate, which is what I keep telling you to refer to. If you don't have a business certificate as yet, you need to register that business. All right. And this is the video, how to register it, as well as you need 2 character references. Okay. And the references can either be, I'm just giving you some list. All right, guys. So the reference can either be a principal of school registered with the Ministry of Education, clerk of court, army officer, major or above, an employer for at least the last 3 months, signed by a CEO of the company, HR manager or equivalent, and so on and so forth. They have a long list. I'm going to share it with you guys as well. Next, you will need proof of address and proof of source of funds and / your income. So they want your financial statement, accounts, or bank statements for the business itself. And those are the 4 banks that I went and done the research. So you don't have to, but I implore on you guys to do your own research to see which one best suits your business. All right. And you can always call them and talk with them to see which one works for your business. But these are the account requirement, the banks requirements to open a business account here in Jamaica. Only did 4 banks, by the way. There are other banks out there, but I just chose to do 4 banks that I know are more popular with business accounts. All right, so those are the banks, and we move on to the next topic. Now we move on to tips and common mistakes to avoid. So here are some tips to ensure a smooth account opening process. Double check documents. Ensure all your documents are up to date and correctly filled out. Understanding the fees. Beware of any monthly fees, transaction limits, and other charges. Online banking. Opt for banks that offer robust online banking to manage your finances efficiently. Customer service. Choose a bank known for excellent customer service. Now, avoid these common mistakes, guys. First one, mixing personal and business funds. Keep your finances separate to maintain clear records. Incomplete applications. So missing information can delay your process with these banks. So ensure that your application is completed correctly. All right. And ignoring bank requirements. Each bank has a specific criteria. Ensure you meet them before you apply it. All right, guys. In closing, in opening a business account, for your business here in Jamaica is a significant step in making sure your business is illegitimate and growing your business. This helps to grow your business. All right, guys. So when you have all your documents prepared and you have the correct information when presenting it to the bank, you're just setting up yourself for success, because who would want that for their business? All right. So if this video was helpful, please drop a like on this video, comment helpful, and if you want more business tips, just comment it down below, and also share this with your friends, your entrepreneur friends. Share this video with person that you know need help in opening their business account, and let them know what the requirements are. All right, and also share your personal opinions about opening your business account. What was it like, so you can help someone in the end. So comment that down below as well. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Bye for now.